Yeah, how do I look? How's my makeup look?
You look
Hair.
like on point.
People them a say that me hot like a star. Enough people them a say, enough people them a say, enough people them a say, enough people them a say. People them a talk on a road, on a street. How me spit me bar on a track, on a beat so neat. Yeah, them really want me know.
Well, I started off like music from when I was a child, like in school. I was actually in a girl group. There was 3 of us, and like we used to sing, and I was in a choir as well. And then one of the girls from the group said to me, I really think that you've got something, and I think that you should pursue it and do it more. So that's how it all come about. And then I was just doing like little showcases and stuff like that, just building up my confidence. And again, people were saying to me, you're really good, I think you should carry on. And so that kind of inspired me to, keep going. And then what gave me my big break was I was recording with a producer called Anime, and he had a studio next door to a guy called Andy Hughes, who had a studio next door to Basement Jaxx. And I kept seeing Felix from Basement Jaxx all the time, passing, and like I said to him, could you listen to my music? I would really love you to listen to my music. So he said, okay. So went into his studio. I had to listen to my CD, and then that's how it came about, me being on the Basement Jaxx's Crazy H Radio album. I did like Wembley Arena with them, so that really gave me my big break and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it all came about for me. So yeah.
Cause they know me got the wickedest flow, making money, making moves and so. Hey yo, be heating up the shows like a posse. Big up to me crew, Arewa posse.
There's quite a few influences. I'll say like Missy Elliott to your Mary J. Blige to your Bob Marley. Because my mum, growing up, we used to listen to a lot of reggae music, and then we used to listen to like Afrobeat, like Awolo, and so Wizkids, and just I had all different types of music, even down to classical music. So I'm a bit influenced through a lot of music, yeah. So, but I would say Missy Elliott is the most that's really, yeah. So yeah. Anything can kind of make me start writing a song. You could just say one word to me, and then I'll be like, write it down. So it just depends. I could see something or see someone doing something, and that would just inspire me straight away to write something down. So yeah, it just happens. Yeah, it's kind of like a natural thing to me, writing music and stuff. So yeah, it's just seeing the crowds and seeing how people take to my music. I just love to be on the stage. Just to see how to make people feel good, on stage. And myself, I feel I can be myself. Like that's where my character comes out. It shines, my personality shines more on stage. I feel really comfortable. So yeah, this sort of like stuck with me from when I was a child, from when I was a toddler. Like everyone knew, because I used to be like really, really skinny. So parents would say marga, which is a Jamaican slang meaning skinny. So as I got a little bit older, I put the lady in front of the marga. So, and then because of Lady Gaga came out, I had to put the MC at the end. So that's how it all came about. I would say, starting with Basement Jaxx again, they're the guys that's really given me that big break, to be on an album which sold 1 million records worldwide, to perform at Wembley Arena. So I would say them, but I have worked with artists, another one, Mad Professor, which is my recent tune, Mad Professor and Joe Ariwa. Then I would say, coming down to, this was quite lucky, working with Jason Derulo. How this came about, there was an artist called Backpack Shorty, and his manager had this song with Jason Derulo. So they sent the song over to me, just for me to have a little listen and see what I thought. And then they asked me, would I like to feature on it? So I was like, hell yeah. So that's how that come about. So yeah.
Everybody
basically at first I actually wasn't sure about the track. It's actually the producer Joe Ariwa. When we actually first recorded it, I went to the studio. It was kind of a freestyle to begin with, and I was kind of saying to Joe, I'm not sure about this track, you know, and he's like, no, trust me, I'm gonna fix up the beat a bit, and then it's the one, I think. And then I went back again and added a bit more thing to it, and then they started playing it in Mexico, just like DJing it out, Mexico and Brazil, and a lot of people were starting to pick up on it. So then we sat back with it and we thought, you know what, let's put this track out. So we've put it out. We sent it to Contractor in Jamaica, Contractor Marketing. He had a listen to it and he's like, yeah, this is a good tune. I think you should do something with it. Done the video and then sent it over to Contractor. He's put it out and it's doing really well in Jamaica. I'm quite shocked still that it's done so well, you know. I'm actually working on an album, 2 albums. I'm working on a sort of like dancehall reggae album, and then I'm going to be working on an Afrobeat album. So yeah, that's my next kind of projects. I would like it to go worldwide, you know, to break me out into Africa, because basically I've just joined Africa Awakes Foundation. So I will be taking a trip to Africa. They do a lot of stuff with charities, they do showcases and they help artists and that as well. They're looking to open up schools and stuff out, more schools like in Africa and things like that. So yeah. Hi guys, this is Lady Marga MC. You're watching me now on The Buzz. You can check out my videos on YouTube, or you can go to my Instagram, follow at me.
Love people them I say, love people them I say.